Hey there, it's Sean Bailey, and welcome to the Sales Funnel Nerd Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about squeeze pages. Uh, Main reason for that is that I just kind of launched another squeeze page to try out a new kind of lead magnet. I had an idea for a funnel, and then I joined the One Funnel Away Challenge, and it's kind of been validating. So I launched this squeeze page just before then, and it's getting some crazy results. So we're going to talk about that and kind of talk about squeeze pages just so you know what's going on. And of course, go to seanbailey.com/FBP if you don't have your funnel blueprint sitting in front of you so that you can see and know what's going on here, right? Because when we look at our lead gen funnel, we've got our squeeze page and then a thank you page. Like you'd be just absolutely amazed how much power, how much business your business can change with just a two-step funnel, just a lead generation funnel. How many businesses don't have a squeeze page set up some type of way for people to type in their name and their email address in order to download something for free, get access to something, a free training, a video series, anything, just have them opt in and start building that list. And then once they build that list, to actually effectively market to it, whether it's a bunch of campaigns or it's just a once a month newsletter. Because for most businesses, if you're sending out a newsletter, that should literally be like making the cash register go ring when you send out the email. When you hit send, the phone should start blowing up. People should be start booking appointments. That's it's just missing from so many businesses. It's insane when you go look online when you're looking for businesses that you want to help out, and just you see that they're not even advertising on Facebook, or they're just they just have a website instead of a funnel. So the main reason I'm so kind of very passionate about the whole squeeze page thing is that that was one of the main sources of like how I was like, holy crap, this can actually work. Like I was like trying so many different things and wasted so much money on dumb, stupid products. A lot of it was because I was on like mailing lists where it was like, how when you get up in the morning on, you know, Sunday or Tuesday or whenever they get delivered to your house, you got your bundle of flyers, right? So you go through, see what's on sale. You know what? I'm going to actually go get that because it's on sale. I like the look of that. When you're on some of these mailing lists with some of these offers coming out, it's literally having somebody like bang on your door first thing in the morning and shove a flyer in your face and be like, oh, check out this, check out this. And the crappy thing is that I would go and check it out. Like I would, even if I didn't buy one of these products, I would go and at least check it out, waste some of my time out of my day and go and take a look at this product, whether or not it was, and all it was just another shiny object. You probably, if you on any of these type of mailing lists, you get hit with these things all the time, and even if you don't go buy it, you go check it out, and it's just a waste of time that could be spent doing other things. Thank God I'm past that stage. But if you're in this shiny object phase, yeah, get past it. Push through, move on, because it will just drain you of time, energy, money, all that kind of stuff. And even when I would buy a product and actually commit to it and take the wrapper off it and engage with it, it would be like, oh, you know what? Now it's time to actually, it's hard and I have to do work. So, what's not hard is going and buying and chasing down another shiny object. So it's a vicious cycle. Get out of it. But um, when I first started making squeeze pages, it was because of affiliate marketing. Got into affiliate marketing. That was the first time I was like, holy crap, you can, if you send ads to your funnel, you can make money out the other side, more money than you put in. And affiliate marketing was pretty cool. And I set up my first squeeze page, and it was in regards to Amazon Kindle niche. And it was, yeah, looking back, if I find a screenshot of it, I'm gonna have to post it somewhere because it was pretty gnarly. Not really that great, but it did the trick because it got people to click and opt in, and it worked. And so bare bones, just like big background picture, small little box of text in the middle, and then an opt-in button. And then that was it. Then thank you page would gave them access to like a video, some type of like training. It was usually like video lead magnet. I started with video back then, and just kind of went with it. So and oh man, some of those videos so bad, so bad. Never worry about making a video. Just strap on the headset and go. But if you're absolutely terrified, I mean, you can. There's other ways than having the camera pointed at you and doing video like that. But always try to. The main thing, what I learned was like when you're teaching something and you want to show enthusiasm, is to let the hands go, wave the hands, point this, get hard into the hands. But when I was after I made that squeeze page and like looking at the stats, because after you start sending traffic, you can see it's like, okay, people are getting there. Some people are like, nope, this isn't for me, and bounce. And some people will be like, oh, cool, I want this thing. So they will go, click on the button, opt in, throw in the name, throw in the email address, depending on whatever you're asking for, and then hit submit. And then now you've got them. Now they're on your email list. You've got an email subscriber, and you're good to go, right? And I thought at the time I was told, anywhere around like anywhere from like 20%, 25%, even 30%, like that was pretty good numbers, pretty decent type things. And that was kind of the numbers I was getting. Might have been a bit lower, depended, but I found out a lot of things when it came to the squeeze pages, in that better looking doesn't mean better converting, because it's all about whatever kind of offer you got on the page. Because even if it's like free, you're still got to convince somebody. Nobody really needs another PDF, right? But you got to convince them that this free thing they could potentially opt in for is good. So yeah, it was that one I think it was a PDF and a video. It was really, yeah, it really branched out pretty gnarly back then. Always been a big fan of video on the thank you page, as far as passing that kind of thing out. But the squeeze page is, yeah, like it seems like the simpler that you go, the better it will convert. A lot of times you'll see just literally just a picture of a thing, maybe some bullets about it, and then an opt-in form. Apparently, I've been told if you have a video on the page, that will drop your conversion versus a page without video. So I'm trying to find out whether or not that's true. I've done some tests, and from what I've seen, I'm getting some pretty gnarly results back from what I'm doing right now, because as far as your squeeze page, it should really be in your funnel. That should be your most attractive thing, your sexiest thing in your funnel. When you're like, ooh, people really dig having that, give that away on the squeeze page, right? That is what will get people to opt in, and it's got to be kind of like a, not a major endeavor, kind of like quick and easy to consume. As far as the whatever they're opting in for on your squeeze page, right? So, looking at some of the funnels that I've got, if I look at some of the numbers here, I'll just bring up some. Like I got one, so selling a product under $10, right? Just because of the way that I have the funnel set up after the squeeze page, my average cart value for that funnel, when I look at it and bring up the stats here, is $30.44. So what does average cart value mean? Well, that's how much each customer is worth when they go through. So I know if I'm going and buying ads and spending money, as long as I'm not spending more than $30.44 to acquire a customer, it's all good, right? Now there's some way better examples of math. We can get harder into math in later videos here. But as far as if you know your average cart value, then you know how much you can spend. You know the numbers that are going on in your funnel, right? So, and it all starts with the squeeze page. So this one here, I've got, because you can set up like a split test, right? And you've got your squeeze page set up, and people are going and opting in. And you're like, this is good. Life is grand. People are opting in, and I've got a 35% opt-in rate. So what does that mean? So if you send 100 people, 35 of them are going to go, yes, I want in, and the rest are going to just click away, or go check out something else, or not opt in, or whatever, right? But so you've got your opt-in rate, what rate people are going to opt in. You can set up a split test on your page, so you can duplicate essentially your page, and where your opt-in button is green on one page, you can make it purple or blue or red or something else on your split test page, and see what happens. Right? Now you can make bigger changes than that as far as your split test, but it can literally be that simple if you want to. And I set up a split page or split test on my squeeze page in one funnel, and one page converted at 44% and one converted at 59% so far. So crazy. And then you just kind of run, and the cool thing is that like ClickFunnels will tell you, once you've been running your split test for a while, it will say, like, it'll start making a prediction, and it'll be like, this page is an 86% chance to be the winner of your split test. So you can basically promote that to the winner, and then start a new split test, try and make another page and beat that 59%, right? So that's the great thing about the squeeze page there, is that once you've got one that's starting to convert in a decent range, if it's below 10% or it's just not happening, then there's only a few reasons why. Like your offer's sucky, or your page is not, like, your headline is awful, or there's a problem right off the bat. Something's either vague, or it's pretty easy to tell if it's not converting. Go look at good squeeze pages and you'll see why they're converting, right? So we've got 59% versus 44%. So yeah, like that was, and it's cool when it's like that obvious. As far as the amount of traffic that goes through, but you do have to give it time for it to show up and do its thing. And yeah, I'm kind of tempted to take away video now because I do have pages where it's like there's an opt-in form and just like a quick video, like the video is literally 30 seconds long, where it's like, hey, here's what's going on, here's what this thing is, here's why it's going to help you, here's how you get it. Right? Pretty simple like that, but so I don't know. I'm going to try a split test in the future with just a page with no video and a page with the simple explainer, and we'll see what goes on. And yeah, that'll make for a future episode, of course. But when you build your squeeze pages out, it's exciting because you don't know how it's gonna convert. And once you start sending some traffic and seeing some numbers, I'm definitely a numbers type of person. I like to see what's going on with the stats. So I've got one right now. So if I dial it back to see all the stats going on here, 57%. So that one's doing pretty good. And once you've built a few squeeze pages, I got another funnel. This one is showing me 40.7%, so not too bad. Um, but it's all about getting those people in the squeeze page, and then we'll talk about this in later episodes as far as the like what you can do with them right off the bat because you got their attention, right? To just have them just opt in, it kind of depends, right? Like what phase you are in your business. I've set up squeeze pages and funnels where it was just like an opt in and a thank you, just because I want to see people would be interested in that type of thing. But once you've kind of got it and you're seeing that people are interested, then you want to definitely hurry up and build your funnel, your back end around that, because now it's kind of it's going. But yeah, that is it's awesome when it works, and it's all about the squeeze page. It's about giving away free information in a cool kind of way, because yeah, you want to make people want what you got, and if it's done right, you will get awesome numbers in regards to it. So yeah, go and set up your squeeze page. That's about all we got for this one here, and I will see you in the next episode.